welcome back to Transformations Yoga and Pilates Studio. I'm Leanne, and we're continuing along with my breast cancer chronicles. The last time I had to have video, it was about having a mastectomy, and now I'd gone into recovery. And during this time of recovery, I had this profound realization that was really quite unexpected. You know, we live in a time where we do our best to be seamless. I mean, it's everything from TVs to magazines to ourselves and how we participate, say, with Facebook. And that, you know, we might take like 7 pictures and just post that one that we feel portrays us the best in the best light. Right? And that's just our desire. Everyone wants to put their best foot forward. But in that making of ourselves being so seamless, sometimes we can start to create a separateness between ourselves and others. My whole point of really doing these videos is to not be seamless. It is actually to show and share with you my brokenness, my pain, my struggle, my triumph, that there is a perfection in being real or being authentic, and that in doing so, that we can poke holes into that seamlessness, or that poke holes into that separateness that keeps us away from being each other. And I really want to be a part of my community. I want to be connected to my community, to my world, and be able to have people connect with me. So during my time of recovery, I had received many messages, emails, Facebook posts. Everything was so lovely and kind, and these messages that I was receiving from people were more than get well, right? There was just so much more to it than that. They were messages that echoed one after the other how I had come into someone's life by sharing my experience, had elevated theirs, that I motivated them in some way, that inspired them to have a shift in their lives. I was overwhelmed. I was like, wow, this is what I have wanted to do my entire life. That's what I wanted ever since I can remember. Like I was like 7 years old. I remember having this desire to want to be in a position, you know, when you grow up, that I want to be in a position where I can somehow, in an optimistic way, to have a happy disposition, and that my disposition would elevate the lives of others, to help them maybe be healthy. When I was in grade 4, I did my first public speaking contest, and actually at that time it was that you had to be in grade 5 to be in the public speaking contest. But my teacher pushed me along and liked my speech that my mother very much helped me with. And it was a speech on being healthy. And I remember that first time of going out on that stage and speaking in front of my entire school about being healthy. And that was it. I loved it. I loved being out in front of everybody. I loved being able to express that. And it wasn't because I wanted the limelight. It was just to be in a way of connecting with people. It was just magic. And that's what I always wanted to do. So although my life took many different turns, in especially career-wise, and what I was doing, I still found that that just echoed, that was something that was a theme in my life that I wanted to do. And I, you know, returned into being in front of people with fitness, and have been doing so for the last 20 years, that this is something that I always wanted to do. And it wasn't until I got sick and recovery that I was doing what I always wanted to do, that people were messaging me back and saying thank you for helping me. Thank you for lifting me up. And I was just overwhelmed. You know, what a great gift to have, to think that here I was, I didn't know what was happening with my life, and to find out that I'd been doing and accomplishing everything that I had really dreamed of accomplishing. So I must thank you all to have had this privilege to be in your presence, to share with you my experiences, my humor, my love and hope. There is a Zen saying that when the realization is deep, the whole being is dancing. And through this whole experience, I have been dancing and hope to be able to share this dance with you. So until we meet again in our next video, please subscribe, like, or comment. And for anyone who's interested in having more content specific to yoga and breast cancer, just leave me a message and we'd be happy to make those videos. So until then, peace.